State of Decay by Undead Labs is an open-world zombie survival action title with building management and multi-character sim-ish elements, and permadeath. It's a great idea and does a lot right, but explaining how to manage all of these things at once is not one of them. So if you don't want to be a selfish dick, raid all of your community supplies, lose the respect of your friends, have a mutiny, and die horribly with the smell of rotten zombie flesh on your face, you should pay attention. The first thing you're going to want to do in State of Decay is run around slashing zombies with brutal melee weapons and run them over with vehicles. You can do this in the intro area and even for a few hours after that, but then you're going to realize you've been playing the game all wrong and probably have to start over. So the second you get to the church, which is your first base, you're going to need to start being a team player. As a matter of fact, you should stop thinking about you as you and start thinking about you as us. A group of people with a collective morale. The actions of one character now determine the fate of other survivors. Step 1. Dear Diary. You can reach your journal by hitting up on the D-pad. Here you can find out what happened each day on your compound, how many supplies were gained, how many were lost, and who's nonplussed about your situation in life. See the bar to the left. These are your community resources. Though most all of them are based on scavenging outside the wire, many can also be made far more efficient through home improvement. With enough home improvement, some can even be manufactured on site. These resources include food and water, medicine, ammo, building materials, fuel, electricity, and don't forget beds. The radio room will allow you to spend resources to have some of this stuff found for you on the map. And also, if you come across these supplies on your own, you can call in other survivors to come pick them up with the same radio.
I found some supplies. Send runners for pickup.
I'll get people moving.
I owe you one.
But if you send out for other survivors to help you, they can be killed or start to hate you for making them do so in the process. If you want to, you can wait for them to arrive and then drive them home safely yourself. If these resources get too low, survivors may go out on their own, abandon the guard towers, and generally make your character's chances of living a whole lot less. Next up are characters. Don't just go out and rescue/recruit every survivor you come across. Many have useless skills, such as sports trivia, or an aversion to violence, which means they might just end up being a mouth to feed without any benefit to the group. Others are surrounded by special Zeds and are not worth the cost to save. That cost, by the way, might be your life. Leveling up a friendship fully through mainly succeeding in the Zed apocalypse means you can get the ability to take manual control of other characters, which you need to do because taking out any individual survivor for extended periods of time means a drop in their stamina bar as they fatigue.
I got nothing left.
This stamina hit will persist until that person is switched away from and gets some well-deserved rest. Also, never start a mission with a fatigued survivor, as you can be locked out from character switching when missions are active. Lastly, let's talk about compounds and outposts. Your compounds are your main base, and as they grow in population, they attract more zombie attention. If your group is demoralized on top of this, it can mean the end of you. So as you collect survivors, create outposts and send them out to occupy them. But don't forget to clear the town of infected buildings first. Outposts will result in a safer town, more places for you to access your community storage locker, and less attention from Zed towards your main compound. All this being said, you can permanently deplete a town of resources, in which case get your butt moving if you want to live. Well, hopefully these starting tips will get you going in State of Decay. If there's one thing you should remember, it's that you should not succumb to your carnal zombie killing rage, because though you can do this for a period of time, Zed will catch up with you and eat you alive. You need a happy and thriving community of survivors to make it, and that's where your energy must go. Are you playing State of Decay? Do you know where all the sweet loots are? Are you enjoying the Zed apocalypse? As always, let us know in the comments below.